Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Brewster Block. I have to say today something about what just transpired in New York, the murder of Brian Thompson. Yes, the murder. That's exactly what it was. I won't give him or anybody else the pleasure of mentioning the name of the little coward that did this. Sneaking up behind someone who doesn't even know you're there, shooting them in the back with a gun and running away. This is a heroic act. Does anyone even know what a hero is anymore? John McCain was a hero. That's a totally different topic, but I could name others. So, is this what you want in America? We're going back to the days of Billy the Kid. Somebody does or says something you don't like, you pull them off their horse or out of their executive chair, hang them from the highest tree, or just shoot them on the spot. Is that really the way you want to go? We could argue about this for days, but January 6th, that's exactly what was happening. The problem with all that is the mob mentality takes over and you can't control it. They built gallows. They were going to hang Mike Pence for what? For doing the right thing? God knows what they would have done to Nancy Pelosi. They did break in, whether you like to say it or not, and started destroying property that you all paid for. Mob mentality. It's not the way to go. Now, yes, you can make a case throughout history and look at what's going on right now in Syria, where brutal dictators have been suppressing, torturing their own people, making them disappear. And hopefully, eventually, those people rise up and those dictators get what's coming to them. That's what happened to Assad. He's allegedly in Russia because he ran. Look what happened to Mussolini and his lover. Eventually, the people took him, they beat him to death, they hung him up by the feet. Saddam Hussein, same thing. So it can be justified perhaps in cases like that, but in America, in a democracy, this is your solution? This is not the way to go. So, what do? Well, you have to put people in power who will come down hard on these corporations, who put profit before and executive compensation and shareholder compensation before anything else. And by the way, this cowardly act of shooting in the back, to those of you who love your guns and say guns don't kill people, people kill people, this people chose a gun, not a slingshot, not a longbow, not a sword. He chose a gun because it was the most deadly, and that's what they're for. Wake up, America. You're going down the tubes fast.